Hello, my name is Dr. Kate Ringham. I'm the Programme Lead in Applied Accounting at Oxford Brookes Business School in Oxford Brookes University. And the purpose of this video is to explain the new research report topic number 15. So in research report topic 15, we're asking you to analyse and evaluate the impact on the financial and business performance of the strategy adopted by an organisation in one of the functional areas. So the functional areas that we're thinking about here might include marketing, human resource management, operations, inventory and supply chain management, or environmental and sustainability. So there's lots of choice, but you are looking to identify one of the functional areas. And the key here is that you're thinking about the strategy that has been adopted. So this particular topic, you might use publicly available information, particularly if you're thinking of the marketing or the environmental or sustainability functional areas. You may find that some of the other functional areas need the use of internally generated information, and you may find primary data collection could help. Please remember you do need to have permission if you are going to use internally generated information or you're going to collect primary data. There's other YouTube videos in the channel about primary and secondary data. So please remember when you're writing your research and analysis project, you do need to justify the approach you've adopted, so explain why you're using either secondary data or internally generated information. So when you're drafting your research aim, do try and make it specific. So we've got the aim to analyse and evaluate the impact on the financial and business performance of the strategy adopted. So you can identify what strategy you're thinking about within your research aim. And you're looking at an organisation, so again, be specific as to the organisation you're considering. And it's in one of the functional areas, so explain in the aim what the functional area is. By making the research aim nice and specific, it can be very clear then that you've actually addressed that aim when you come to discussing your recommendations and conclusions. When you're thinking about the accounting and business models you're going to use, well, if you're going to analyse and evaluate the impact on business performance, you need to be thinking business and accountancy models or frameworks, and generally you would be expected to use two. And then to analyse and evaluate the impact on financial performance, you might be thinking of either ratio analysis or relevant KPIs or a cost-benefit analysis, again depending on the functional area and the strategy that you're analysing. So when we think about the models, the possible models, remember you don't need to use all of these. You're looking at what is the strategy and which is the functional area. But if you're thinking about a strategy that's been adopted, some sort of strategic analysis might be helpful. So a SWOT, a PEST, value chain analysis, and this is really to identify the reasons for adopting the strategy. When you're thinking about the choice of strategy, you may find the Boston Consulting Group matrix or ASNOS model helpful. And then you need to start thinking about models that are relevant to the functional area you're considering. So if you're thinking about marketing, you may find that the 7 Ps as a model is helpful. If you're thinking about supply chain, then maybe value chain analysis. And you might, if you were thinking about operations, think about cost-benefit analysis or MPV type calculations for make-buy decisions. The really important thing in your research and analysis project is that you explain why you have chosen the models you have chosen. And please don't forget that we do expect you to evaluate the financial impact that is mentioned in the research aim, analyse the impact on business and financial performance. So you must include an analysis of the financial performance. This might involve ratio analysis or KPIs, cost-benefit analysis. But again, the key here is to explain and justify why you have chosen the means of financial analysis that you have. So please do check out the rest of the YouTube channel. There's lots of information on different aspects of the research analysis project, and good luck with your research.